What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and right now I'm headed to Salida, Colorado. And in this video, man, I'm just going to be talking about why I love truck driving so much. This video is a representation of what I love about it so much, and why am I doing the video? I've talked about this before. Many of my videos, I talk about and share my opinion on why I believe trucking is one of the best careers out there. And I'm going to talk about how it, to me, is one of the best careers out there for myself, and why I chose to do it, and why I think a lot of people would love to do it. So now, I'm going to get this out of the way though here at the beginning of the video. Well, are there a lot of cons in trucking? Yes. Is it a dangerous job? Yes. If you are a reckless driver, if you're not a defensive driver, if you do not listen to what you're taught in trucking school, if you are not constantly being safe, okay, you are going to struggle to have a long-term career in trucking, because you're going to end up getting tickets, or you're going to end up in an accident, and that will ruin your trucking career entirely, 100%. So safety first. Whenever you get into trucking, all you got to do is make sure that you are being as safe as possible, and you are listening to what you were taught, again, in school and in training. That is first and foremost to have a long, successful career in trucking. That's number one. Number two, figuring out what you want to do long run. What division do you want to be in? Do you want to be in dry van, reefer, flatbed? Do you want to do doubles, triples, hazmat, tanker, whatever, oversized load? Do you want to work in the oil fields? Whatever. You got to figure out what it is, what division attracts you, and go into that division and get really great in that division. Learn everything you need to know about that niche in trucking. That's what I would do, 100%. So safety first. Second, figuring out the division you want to be in. And then after that, you can figure out where's the money in that division. And I want to be very clear. A lot of people argue about which division is the best and yada, yada, yada. No, the thing is in trucking is you can make great money in any division. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, okay? You can make great money in any division. You can make good money local, regional, OTR. I'm an OTR driver. I like doing over the road. Why? Because I get to look at beautiful stuff like this occasionally, and man, I love the adventure of over the road truck driving. I'm not going to do that forever, but while I'm doing it, I'm going to enjoy it. And also, in what I do, it's the best way for me to make the money I need to make to support my family and fund my future goals. And so I'm going to get into that in this video, like I always do, especially if you guys have watched my channel for the last year and a half, 2 years that I've been posting. Those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I'll get into the financial aspect and what to do with that money once you have major money in trucking, because I believe that's probably the most important thing, is what you do with the money you make in trucking, where I don't see a lot of guys talking about that on YouTube. And I see a lot of guys talking about how to get to the money in trucking, but not how to keep it and invest it and grow it over time. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this video. But again, what do I love? Man, like I said, the different divisions. So, and also too, you're always going to be needed as well. That's another aspect of trucking, is you're always going to be needed. There is never going to be a time in this economy, unless the global system, the whole economy implodes and we're going back to the barter system and the financial system collapses. Yes, trucking will probably mean nothing. But as long as we have an economy and the system is still held up, trucking is always going to be there. We are the lifeline of this economy. We literally move every single product in the country. We do. Actually, in the world, worldwide, trucking is an absolute necessity. We move 70% of the freight in this country. Trucks do. And so what does that tell you? Even if we go into a recession, and right now, the trucking industry is in a slight recession. We are, 100%. But still, even though the trucking industry is experiencing a slight recession, you can get a job just about anywhere. As long as you have a CDL and you have 1 year or more of experience, accident-free, 0 tickets, going back to the safety thing, you can get a job, and especially if you have all your endorsements, you can get a job almost anywhere, in any part of the country. Like, before I made this video, and I'm gonna get into that, I was thinking like, man, wouldn't it be nice to take like 6 months off and just go travel and see places like this and actually get to stay in places like this, like what you just saw. I want to go travel the West. I want to go into Colorado and actually, I mean, I've been to Colorado many times, but I've never actually got to stay here and experience all the different things that you can do in Colorado. I've been to Arizona, I've been to New Mexico, but I would like to go back. I would like to travel the entire country, take like 6 months and spend like 2 or 3 weeks in every single place. Like Utah is absolutely beautiful. Northern California, many places in California. There's other parts of Arizona I've never been. I love Montana, Wyoming. Like I said, you know, there's so much beauty just in America alone. And look, I've talked about on my channel how I want to be able to retire by age 35. I want to have financial freedom by age 35. I want to be able to live off the income that my assets produce by age 35. And I've talked about that a lot on my channel, and I'm using trucking to get to that point. How am I doing that? I'm saving and investing 50% of my income. I invest in a total US stock market index fund, and I also put 25% of my money into a total international index fund. So pretty much I buy broadly diversified index funds. I put 50% of my income into that each and every single week. Any extra money I get, I put 100% of that away. My wife, I've been asked about that too. Does she put 50% away as well? Yes, we both put 50% of our household income into index funds. That's what we buy and invest in. Now, I'm not opposed to investing in rental property or starting your own business. I will be doing those things in the future, but as of right now, I'm sticking to index funds, and that's what I've been doing. And if I keep doing what I've been doing it since the age of 24, consistently since the age of 24. If I keep doing what I'm doing, my goal is to reach financial independence by 35, and it 100% is going to get done. I will probably reach it earlier than age 35, and I'm very blessed to have been in trucking since the age of 24. I'm 28 now, and I've been very blessed to be able to put that amount of money away consistently, and I owe that all to, number one, God. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay, but I owe that to Him for allowing me to be healthy and work every day and giving me this opportunity, but also thankful for the trucking industry. Okay, yes, trucking has its problems, guys. It does, 100%. Is trucking perfect? No, no job is perfect, but I really believe, 100%, I believe that there is no job in this country that is more free than trucking. I really believe that. We are not totally free. I don't care if you're an owner-operator, a company driver. I mean, you still got to get out there and work. You still got to get out there and deal with the BS that comes with doing this job sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I don't think, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Look, the last time I was on this account, the road didn't look like this. The terrain didn't look like this. It was covered in snow, and you actually had to chain up going this way. But with all the BS, there is also the other factors of trucking that are so great, man. It's just like, I have all the time in the world to myself, and this is what I love about it, to look at beauty, to travel and just have an adventure every single day, be in a new part of the country every single day, and be able to educate myself on subjects that I really have no business knowing about. Like, how does a truck driver know how to invest in the stock market? How does he know about that? How does he know about other investment vehicles like real estate? How did I learn about economics? How did I learn about business? Well, it was from driving a truck and just listening to audiobooks 24/7 every single day. I'm driving this truck, I'm educating myself. Now, whenever, sometimes I do listen to music occasionally or whatever, but most of the time I'm constantly learning, and I'm getting paid great money to learn. And why do I say I'm getting paid great money? Well, because I'm able to put 50% of every dollar I earn away and invest that for the future. And like I said, I was just thinking before this video, I wanted to do a video of some of this beauty, but before this video, I was like, man, it would be nice once I reach that financial independence goal that I want to reach. If I hit it at 33, 32, 35, however or whenever I hit it is irrelevant, because whenever I do, I've already decided, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, but I've already decided, man, I'm going to take 6 months off and just go travel like I was talking about earlier. And I'm going to cash out some of my stock and do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a little sabbatical. I'm not going to retire ever. I'm always going to be working. I'm always going to be striving to get better and learn and educate myself and earn an income. I'm always going to do that, 100%. I am going to do that. But I would like to be able to take some time off and enjoy that with my family. Since I've been working non-stop since I started in trucking. I've been working absolutely non-stop. And man, you know, I'm not burnt out or anything, but when I do reach that goal, I am gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate, and I'm gonna enjoy that time with my son and my wife and the rest of my family and go enjoy this great country. And so anyway, this is kind of just a rant. I wanted to just show my subscribers, man, this is the beauty out here in this country. I mean, look at this. This is Colorado. For those of you that have never been to the western part of the country, man, I suggest you take a vacation out to any of these states: Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, California, man, Montana, Wyoming, you name it. All the western states, there's beauty in every one of these states, and I suggest you go out here and enjoy this country, especially before you die. So anyway, guys, to end this video, what I love about trucking is all the different opportunities you have, all the different options to make money, all the different routes: owner-operator, company driver, fleet owner, yada, yada, yada. I could go on and on and on, right? We all know what they are. And job security, we're always going to be needed, no matter what. And autonomy. I can work in any city in the country. I can live anywhere I want to live, 100%. Also, the amount of money that you can make in every single division. You can make 6 figures, you can make 60 grand to 6 figures to millions. If you go the business route especially, you can make millions of dollars in trucking. The sky is the limit in this industry. And man, if you're somebody that is lost, who doesn't know what they want to do as a career, I suggest looking into the trucking industry. You're going to read a lot of negativity out there. You're going to see a lot of videos that are negative about trucking. But if you do it the right way, if you get into trucking, figure out your niche, earn as much money as you can, right? You can make that 6 figures or more, and get out of debt, save your money, and invest in an asset class that you understand, whether it's real estate, stocks, starting your own business, yada, yada, yada. If you do that over the long run, trucking is one of the most rewarding and fun jobs there is out there. So that's what I'm going to end with. God bless. I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And make sure you stay tuned for more videos like this in the future. I appreciate each and every one of you for being subscribed to my channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and peace out.